Karim. Hi, man.
Hi, Miss. How are you? I'm gonna wait so that all of you join and then we'll start, okay? Where are the rest? It's the first time they're late for the meeting. Can you all hear me? Please send me in chat. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Rewa. Hi, Celine. Hi Maya. Hi Hadir. Hi Sabine. No boys today? Good afternoon, Sarah, right? Sarah, please, when you enter, try to enter using your name. Okay? Vanessa, of course. Send me your number, Vanessa. Send me your number privately on my number and I'll add you to the group. Okay, just a second. Okay, this is Gabi. Vanessa, I added you to the group, okay? Okay. So, where are the rest? Ali Basma, Ismail. What's happening today? Okay, I'll wait for 1 more minute and then we'll start even if no one joins the meeting, okay? Apple is Sarah Balhas. Okay, I'm gonna start. I cannot wait anymore. Okay. Who is Sarita? Miss, please, I cannot admit anybody's entrance to the meeting without using your real names. I'm sorry. I don't know who is Sarita. Let's start. Okay. Today our lesson is about the present progressive tense. We have started at the beginning of the year with the present simple tense. Today we are going to move to the present continuous or the present progressive tense. I hope that you all watched the video. Have you all watched the video? Okay, I hope so. So, as I said in the video, the present progressive tense is used for 3 reasons. It is used first to express an action that's taking place at the moment of speaking, like when I say the teacher is explaining a new lesson now or at the moment. And the second use is to present or to express an action which is taking place at present, but not necessarily at the moment of speaking, like when I say, for example, these days, grade 8 students are working hard or are improving. Okay, so I'm using the present continuous tense. And the third use is to express future planned actions, like when I say, for example, This weekend we are visiting. Next, for example, on Saturday we are visiting my friend at the hospital or my grandmother. So when you express a planned action, an action that happened in the future and you have already planned for it, also you use the present continuous or progressive tense. You may use progressive or continuous. So the three uses of the present continuous tense are to express an action that's taking place at the moment of speaking, we mean now, or express an action that is taking place at the present, but not necessarily at the moment of speaking. Like, for example, when I say these days, this period of time, this month. So all of these are expressing actions that are happening in this period of time, but not necessarily at the moment of speaking. The third use of the present progressive tense, as we said also, is to express future planned actions. Let's now move to the form of the present progressive tense. The present progressive tense is made up of the subject plus the verb to be plus the main verb plus ing. Okay, what do we mean by the subject? The subject is the doer of the action. Verb to be is either am, is, and are, then the main verb, then of course ing. Now, how do we know which helping verb do we use? How do we know? If I'm using I, of course I use the helping verb am. If the subject is a singular subject, we use is, and if the subject is a plural subject, we use are. Okay, so the form of the present progressive tense is either is the subject plus verb to be plus the main verb plus ing. We mean, for example, if the subject is I, we use am. If the subject is she, he, it, we use is, and if the subject is plural, we use are. So this is the form of the present progressive tense. Now we move to some time expressions used to express the present progressive tense. Of course, we can use at the moment, now, tonight, at night, nowadays. All of these are time expressions used to express the present progressive tense. Okay, like at the examples here, look, we are going to my friend's birthday party. Who is Zainab? There is no Zainab in grade 8, right? Who is Zainab? Okay, so we are going to my friend's birthday party tonight. So tonight shows that the action is happening, is planned for, it's happening in the future, and it's a planned action. We are going to our friend's party tonight. Also, this shows that this action is already planned. Is everything clear till now? Any questions before I continue? You may raise your hand if you have any question. Any question? Okay. No questions. Let's continue. Now we are going to move to the spelling rules. Look, this is very important, okay? Let's start with the first spelling rule. And we are going to start with the words that end with E, okay? Words that end with E, like the verb make, or write, or drive. All of these verbs end with the letter E. So as you can see here, they crossed the E, they dropped the E and added ing instead. So the rule says, when a verb ends with E, you drop the E and add ing. So when the rule says when the verb ends with the letter E, you drop the E and add ing. Okay, this is the first rule. So the first rule in the present progressive tense concerning spelling says when a verb ends with E, you drop the E and add ing. Now we move to the second rule, verbs ending with double E, like agree or see. If you look at the changes that happened here, no change, okay? There is no change. So what do? We just add the ing to the verb, okay? So agree ends with double E, so we just add ing in order to change this verb to a progressive verb. So when the verb ends with double E, you do not drop anything, you do not make any change to the verb, you just add ing. So this is the second rule. So till now we have two spelling rules, and this is very important. When a verb ends with E, you drop the E and add ing. And the second rule says when the verb ends with double E, you do not make any changes, you just add ing. Now we move to the rule number 3. Verbs ending with a consonant preceded by a vowel. I mean by this consonant, vowel, consonant. This is what we mean by CVC. Consonant, vowel, consonant. Like the word hit. Consonant, vowel, consonant. HIT. Let. LET. Put. PUT. These verbs are called CVC verbs, consonant, vowel, consonants. So in this case, you double the final consonant, you double the last letter of the word, and then you add ing. Okay? Now we move to rule number 4, when we have two-syllable verbs. Two-syllable means two sounds. The verb has two sounds, like for, get, prefer, two parts, two sounds of the word. Upset. Also these verbs that have two syllables and the last, so what do? We double the last consonant of the word and then we add ing. So these are the first 4 spelling rules. When the verb ends with E, you drop the E, you add ing. When the verb ends with double E, you do not make any changes, you just add ing. When the verb is a CVC verb, we mean by CVC consonant, vowel, consonant, you double the final consonant and you add ing. When the verb has two syllables, like the word for, get, prefer, upset, two sounds, you also double the final consonant and you add ing. Is everything clear till now? If yes, tell me, and if you have any questions, ask in chat or raise your hands. Okay, great. Okay, let's continue. Now we move to the second part of the spelling rules, which is very important also. Now we move to the verbs that end with IE, like the word lie or the word tie. What can you see? What did I do here? I dropped the IE and I added Y. So I add Y instead of IE and I added ING. So the verbs that end with IE all you have to do is to drop the IE, add Y, and then add ING, as you can see here in the examples. Now we move to words that end with C, to verbs that end with C, like the verb picnic. What did we do here? We added the letter K and then we added ING. So for the verbs that end with the letter C, you add K and then ING. Okay? So these are also two very important rules. Verbs that end with IE, you drop the IE and add Y instead, then you add ING. Verbs that end with C, like picnic, you add K to the verb and then you add ING. Okay? Now we move to rule number 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. And this rule is concerning the verbs that end with the letter Y, like carry, enjoy, and hurry. Now here in the present progressive, there is no difference if the verb is preceded by a consonant letter or by a vowel letter. The rule is the same here, you just add ing. So for the verbs ending with Y, you just add ing to the verb no matter what it is preceded by. So the three rules here again, we have the first rule, IE, verbs that end with IE like lie, die, tie. You drop the IE, add Y, and then ING. Verbs that end with the letter C, you add K, and then you add ING. Verbs that end with Y, you just add ING. Now we move to some of the exceptions, like age, die, singe, budget, and enter. These are special words, exceptions, like age, you just add ing. They have no specific rule, no basic rule. They're just exceptions. Okay, like die, you just add ing. This die means not dying means to pass away. Okay, it means die to add colors, to do something colorful. Okay, so it doesn't have the same meaning as dying. Is everything clear till now? Okay, now we move to something very important, which is something called stative verbs. Okay, stative verbs are verbs of a state, of a certain state. These verbs are exceptional. They cannot be written in the progressive form, I mean with ing. These verbs include describing a mental state, an emotional state, verbs of senses, and verbs of possession. How? A mental state like the verb know. You cannot say I am knowing, or he is recognizing, or they are remembering, he is imagining. These verbs are just used in their base form. Emotional state, like everything related to emotions, love, hate, all of these, sympathize, adore, hope. Also, these verbs cannot be used in the progressive tense. You cannot say, I am loving pizza, okay? Verbs of senses like smell, taste, hear, see, and feel. Also, these verbs cannot be used in the progressive tense. I mean by that, you cannot say, I am smelling or I am hearing. I smell, I hear, I taste, okay? And the verbs of possessions have, own, belong, and possess. Okay, I cannot say I am having a car. I am owning a beautiful house. Okay, these are also used only in the simple tense. Only the verb have a certain rule, which is used in the simple tenses when it means possess. Have is used as its base form in simple tenses when it means possession, and when it means I have a car, I have a new mobile, I have a house. okay? But when it is used as having something like having a bath, in this case, it is used in the continuous tense. Let's now move to the questions in negative forms, to the affirmative, negative, and interrogative. I want you to look at the first sentence. I am playing football. In the negative form, I am not. So not is always used to make the sentence negative or the opposite of the sentence. And in the present continuous tense, in the present progressive tense, the interrogative form is always started with the helping verb. If the helping verb is am, you start your question with am. If the helping verb is, you start the question with is. If the helping verb is are, you start your negative form with are. So this is a rule in the progressive tense, okay? So I am playing football. I am not playing football. This is the opposite. Am I playing football? Okay, so this is the question form. And of course, never forget the question mark, okay? He is playing football. He is not playing football. This is the opposite. And of course, you can write it as isn't, as a contraction. Is he playing football? This is the question form. They are playing football. They are not or aren't playing football. And of course, the question form is are they playing football? So as you can see, we started with the helping verbs, okay? Any question till now? Let me know. Okay, I will allow you to unmute yourselves now in case you want to ask or to answer any question. Okay, check if you are able to unmute yourselves.
Mustafa.
Hi, Miss.
Yes, Maya.
مس نحن this lesson أخذناها هذيك السنة, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And you will take it next year also. Any questions?
No,
No.
everything's clear.
The others?
Yes, I'm
No.
Ali Basma.
No, Miss.
Rewa, Gadi, Hadil.
No, Miss. No
Karim
question.
Zayat is not with us today. Why?
No.
Okay. So no questions?
No.
Okay, you can.
No questions, Miss.
Okay, you are able to unmute yourselves. So let's start now with the exercise. You are going to read now. Who would like to read? Let's start by turn. Let's start by turn.
Miss me.
Let me check the participants. Who said me?
Celine.
Yes, Celine Najd. يلا يا Celine, يلا يا قلب. Read number 1.
Look, Thomas is brings his little sister to class.
Okay. Why did we use is bringing?
Because he's doing it now.
Okay, which word shows you that he's doing?
And we put the ing with the verb.
Yes, but which word shows you that he is using it? He says he used the present progressive tense for a reason. Which word shows you?
Look.
Excellent. Look now. So this action is happening now. Yes, Alma. Alma will do number 2. Yes, Alma.
Okay. My older sister is often listens to pop music. Often listening.
Which is the correct answer?
Listens.
What is the correct answer, ya Alma?
Often listens.
Okay, well, can you tell us why? Which word shows you that the correct answer is listens, not listening?
Is
Which word shows you that we have to use listens, not listening? Often.
often.
Yeah, okay. Number
Miss في
3.
أعمل تانية.
Yes. Yes, Maya.
We are writing or write an exercise now. We are writing because we have we.
And which one shows you that this
Now.
is progressive tense?
Now.
Gabi, number 4.
Miss Fina.
Who's this?
Sabian.
Okay,
Yes,
Hadir.
miss.
Yes, Gabi. Hadir after Gabi. Yes, Gabi Habibi. Go ahead.
Mom is makes a cake.
Yes.
Is making.
Why? How did we know, ya Gabi?
Because she's doing it now.
Yeah, and because they said, as if he is smelling it now. Okay. Yes, Hadir, number 5.
Our teacher is gives us a test every month.
Yes.
Gives,
Gives. Why?
because she gives them
Which word
every
shows
month.
you? This is a habitual action. It's happening every month. So this is a habitual
month.
action. We have to use the simple present tense here. Number 6.
Can I do?
I need someone else who haven't shared yet. Let me check. Ali,
أنا بعمل ما.
Ali Basma.
Miss, I haven't shared yet.
Who's this?
Sabian.
Okay, Sabine, after Yala, Sabine, do this. Like Ali Basma is not replying. Do this one.
Aya number 6.
Yes.
Listen. Dad is reading or reads story to Ricky. Is reading.
Is reading because they used listen as if they're telling him now. Number 7. Ali Basma.
Yes, miss.
Yes, Ali.
Mr. Michael usually is grows roses in his garden.
Okay. Mr. Michael usually is growing or grows. Which one is correct? Which one is correct?
Mr. Michael usually grows roses in his garden.
Okay. Grow or grows?
Grows.
Grows. Why, ya Ali? Why? What did they use? They used usually, and this shows that this is a habitual action. They usually do it every now and then, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Let's now move to number 8.
Miss, can I do it?
Yeah, who's this?
Syrian.
Okay, Serene, yeah.
They are build a new house on the hill now. They are building.
They are building. Why, Serene?
Because they use now.
Very good. Number 9. Number 9.
Miss, can I again do?
Do, Celine, do.
Maria is drinking/drinks milk every morning. It's drinks because it's every
morning. It's a
Very
habitual
good.
action.
Very good. The last one, غدي. غدي. غدي.
Yes.
يلا يا غدي, do the last one.
Look, Nick is runs down the hill.
Yes.
Is running.
Is running. Why?
Because it's now, look.
Very good, very good. So any questions? Missed the quiz, by the way, is very easy. You're going to do it tomorrow. It's very easy. It's a multiple choice quiz, so don't worry. Oh, that was everything. We still have 3 minutes, Aslan. Okay? It passed quickly.
Okay.
Very quickly this time.
Yes.
Okay. Any questions?
No,
everything
Miss
is
Easy.
clear.
No, miss.
Goodbye.
No.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.